Yes.
I went to Zookeeper.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, I've done a podcast there. I've done a podcast at Link Up.
Yes.
That, yeah.
That
Container stuff, yeah,
More,
that was
yeah,
dope. So yeah, I
100%.
think Modern Park, I'll
Alright.
say this is the third business.
And how's this going?
It's coming alright, bro.
Yes, what's up?
Ah,
Hey,
that's alright. I even
it's in your belly. You know when someone speaks from their belly. That's when
No,
you
I'm
know
passionate about it.
it's
Let me
real.
tell you, bro. When it comes
It's
to podcasts,
real, yeah.
right now it's saturated, right? Everybody has a podcast.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to have a podcast before people knew what is a podcast.
Yeah.
I used to be addicted to it. I think 10 years ago, if not 15 years ago, I told myself, you know what,
100%.
I'm going to have a podcast one day. Yo, before I noticed it, everybody was like, how? Why is Ankatala and stuff like that? So that's what I listen to most of the time. I hardly listen to
Nice.
music. As much as I love music, I do music.
Yeah.
But I listen to podcasts all day long. Then I listen to people talking, I wish I was there. They're talking nonsense. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's start our own thing. So
100%.
conversation is something I love, bro.
That's what's up. I can tell. So
Yeah.
you're more into the mind of people. You want to be in people's minds.
Definitely,
You want to
because
know
I
what
started.
people are thinking.
Yeah. Well, it started with personal development. Like, I've never read any book in my life. I used to hate books. By the time I started reading The Power of the Mind,
Yeah.
I
About their mind.
also read The Secret. Why do I like this? I noticed that I like
Yeah.
books that has to do with improving your life, that has to do
Practical
with...
books.
Yeah, exactly. Then I
And-
was like, okay, I love this. So then I became addicted to that.
Yeah.
Gotta know, since I'm reading too much of this, I'm listening to too much of this,
Yeah.
why don't I talk about it?
Power of the subconscious mind, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Power of the yeah.
that's my favorite.
Somebody who's good at subconscious game and Pop Proctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been grand.
Do you have more books of that?
Yeah, Pop Proctor. Yeah, I do. Definitely.
What
Of the subconscious
are they
mind.
physical or are they PDFs?
I have physical and PDFs. I wonder if you come to my place, you'll see there's books everywhere.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's
I
up.
highly
Hey, that's
appreciate
proper. That's such a nice skill. Reading is a skill.
Yeah,
actually.
reading is a skill, man.
So that's a nice skill to have and sharpen, actually.
But I have to
100%.
get into fiction. You know what I mean? I'm very bad when it comes to storytelling. I like
fiction. What type? Like go Twilight.
Yeah, this is like I can't tell a story. Nje. I think that's why I hate movies even.
Yeah.
Me, I'm that person who be like, hey, if it's against manje.
Yeah, I'm not a
I'm
Twilight
lost.
person. Also, I'm not a fiction person. I wouldn't
it?
read a fiction book. No. Nah.
Great,
yeah.
man. But I'm very fascinated about this business, bro.
100%. G.
Yeah.
100%.
But I want to start. Is this the first business that you have started ever in your life?
No.
Okay.
No.
What other business have you started? Because that's one thing I've noticed about every entrepreneur.
Sure.
Or actually, there's other businesses that kind of like failed.
Yes.
Or besides even failing, it's more of, okay, I lost passion, but I started
100%.
something else.
All
Have you
right.
got any history of
Yeah,
businesses that they've
yeah.
started? With you, get the things out there.
So basically, I'm Gift Mokoena, by the way.
Oh, give me question. Sure, sure.
Gift Mokoena, born and bred in Dawn Park.
Okay.
Yeah, the East Rand, Boksburg. And yeah, so yeah, I'm an entrepreneur at heart, G. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I was raised within entrepreneurship. You know,
What do you mean your parents were entrepreneurs?
yes,
Okay.
very much so. Besides my parents being entrepreneurs, like I remember my first childhood memories is witnessing my sister packing maskopas, lima chips, you know, making the ice out of like Sigzo. There was this juice called Sigzo. And would make ice and would sell that to people. You know what I'm saying? So that would be the interaction of business that I was exposed to at the age of 4.
Wow.
You know, I knew that if you sell maskopas, you'll get 2 rand or 5 rand.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so that was my first exposure at that tender age. And then later on, we actually did have a shop at home, like an actual spaza shop, you know. Had a spaza shop at home and I was kind of like functioning there, selling there. This
At
is
what
now
age was
at the
that?
age of 13. Like I'm in,
Oh, you were those boys who were selling that and
yeah,
stuff, yeah.
like I'm in grade 6, 7, you know,
Yeah.
age of 13.
That was before Masumalian took over, no?
No, this was way before my Somalians.
Is it?
Way
Yeah.
before my Somalians, you know, when the spaza shop industry was actually really ripe, you know.
Team.
So, yeah, this was me then. And then I started then my own thing officially when I was in second year.
Okay.
So second year, I'm studying media. I'm studying media, film and television.
Nice.
And
I think
I'm
that's
now-
why you linked up with my sister.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm now in the film and television industry.
Yeah.
And I'm with creatives around me.
Hold up. Were you studying that?
Yes, I was
Oh.
studying film and television at AVDA, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm in Auckland Park at the time,
Yeah.
you know, the hub of creativity.
Yeah.
I'm with other creatives from ASC. I was inspired by a friend of mine at the time by the name of Lindo. So Lindo, he was a student a ASC student, So he actually was doing sound engineering, and he had a partnership with this guy by the name of Steve.
Okay.
And they had a television show called Campus Vibes. So they had already started shooting this television show called Campus Vibes, and it was active on Soweto TV. It had a bit of airtime, but now that partnership with them didn't materialize, didn't transpire further. Like it didn't. Yeah. Like it fell through. But Lindo now had this concept.
Okay.
So Lindo now meets up with me and is like, Gift, I have this concept and I'd like for us to do something about it. And this is where the first company starts, called Wire Productions. So this was my first registered company, Wire Productions. And what Wire Productions was, we were a youth entertainment company. So we were like producing youth entertainment television. We were producing for like music as well, because I had Lindo who was studying music. So we actually had musicians, upcoming musicians, which we were like signing, or which we were managing within Wire. So that was the first business. And that business fell through because of Mabala Noise, or not because of Mabala Noise, but I'll say that my boy Lindo got an opportunity to now work with Mabala Noise. And now he's now fully focused in Mabala Noise, and I'm now left with Wire. And Wire then fell apart like that. Yeah, really too fella. It was just me and Lindo who were running the company, but we had a team. We had a team of people. We had artists, we had a camera crew, producers. We actually had a working machine, just that it wasn't a financially working machine. We just had the passion. So those people were
kind of like volunteering.
Yeah, we just had the passion. We had the passion, and people were actually just pushing.
Nice.
So this was my first company. Fast forward a year later, I joined another company. This was not my own, by the name of Levitate. Similar concept, more on the commercial side of things. A friend of mine by the name of Kimo had opened this. It was for advertising. It was an advertising company. So fine, Levitate then also fell through. And then I opened last 3 years ago, 2022, I opened another production company called Don Moji Productions. So Don Moji Productions was a current affairs and a lifestyle company. So I wanted to shoot current affairs content and lifestyle content, because I felt like there were no, like, if I wanted to find out who is Petrus Motsepe and how did Petrus Motsepe become Africa's pioneer or biggest entrepreneur, I found that the content was not South African produced. I will listen to a Chinese guy telling me about Petrus Motsepe.
Yeah, true.
And
we don't have our own stories.
Yeah, I found that very confusing or very disheartening, because I'm a creative. So I was like, no, let me actually produce content myself. So unfortunately, that also did not monetize. It was basically something that I was doing to, what can I say? Not sharpen my skill alone, but build a portfolio. This is now content I can later on use as I'm pitching.
This is what I've done.
Yes, this is what I've done. This is my, my pitch. And that was Don Moji Entertainment. And then fast forward to today. Fast forward to this year.
Were you smoking weed the whole time? Sorry.
Yes.
At the time, okay.
Yes, I was smoking weed the whole time. Like I started smoking weed at a very tender age.
Okay, cool.
Both fortunate and unfortunate, obviously. Started smoking weed at like the age of 13 or 14. I don't encourage that to anyone. But I was exposed to the substance by then. So then, actually, before that, in 2022, while I was shooting for Don Moji, the lifestyle show called SA Flavors, South African Flavors, as well as a documentary called Through the Eyes of Mandela's Youth. I then developed an interest in the Uber business. So I started then working in Uber. I started an Uber business. So now I became an Uber driver. Yes, I became an Uber driver for myself. I started being an Uber driver for myself. And meantime, I'm busy working. I'm a freelancer. I'm a visual technician by profession. After graduating, I was a visual technician. Now I'm an Uber driver. So I needed to monetize this thing,
Nice.
So I started now doing Uber full force. 2 years later, I got my first fleet. I got 2 cars in the business.
Wow.
And then fast forward to today, now I had always had this passion of marijuana.
Nice.
You know, this is not something that I started only this year. You know, there was a point in time in 2017 when I was informally selling, and I was actually caught by law enforcement.
Campus?
Nah, like in my private residential area.
Okay.
In my private residential area, I was already selling marijuana. I had a spaza shop, that same setup that that my sister initially had when I was 4, selling amachipsi, you know,
When
my
it was
sweets.
marijuana.
But now there's also marijuana.
Oh, you're also
involved.
selling that, but
This is
marijuana
now
inside. Okay,
this is now after graduating.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
now like I'm freelancing and I'm now like pushing a young tuck shop nyana and selling marijuana on the side as well, you know. So law enforcement caught me and it didn't end well. Luckily it was just one of those like, you're too young for this, stop what you're doing, and it ended off like that. Of course they did.
Okay.
Of course, that was what
Yeah.
the thing was about, you know.
Okay, cool.
But then at the end of the day, I thank God that I was well preserved, you know.
Yeah.
They saw that my future is too bright for me to be having any type of criminalization and so forth.
Yeah.
So I wasn't criminalized for it.
Nice.
And then this is where now the marijuana industry starts picking up in South Africa. Literally 2018, 2019, we start hearing that, okay, marijuana is now getting legal. It's no longer illegal to smoke weed. It's no longer illegal to carry weed. Because we used to be harassed, man, for having like a gram of weed.
Tell me about it. I have a friend who was in jail for that, bro. What do you mean? On him and stuff like that. So
We used to
it
be
was one of
harassed.
those days.
Yeah,
man.
man. So marijuana started being accepted in society. It started being commercialized.
Yeah.
Now you start finding that, fast forward to about 2022, 2023, you find that there's an actual cannabis store. You can walk in and find any cannabis product in there, and good product, let me tell you that. So I was one of those people.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed that in my area there was no good product.
Alright. Oh yeah, those kinds. Yeah, those
You know,
kinds.
I was the
The right stuff. Yeah.
Not the type.
Not just weed.
No,
Just weed. As long as you have weed, bro, that's enough.
No. You know, it's very heartbreaking when you travel a long distance, and at the time I didn't have a car, so I'm walking, bro. I'm walking like 25 minutes to go get weed, and it's bad weed. So I was like, no, this is a market. So fine. In 2022, 2023, I started realizing that the cannabis industry is now picking up their dispensaries. And then at the time, I was just not ready to actually start the marijuana business.
Okay.
So this year, I had a mentor early in the year, someone who's been guiding me. Mentors are very important, G.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that now, as young men, as young ladies, mentors are just very key in life, you know.
True. Yeah.
So I had a mentor who kept on pushing me, guiding me that, what businesses do you want to start? What is it you want to do? What do you want to aspire to? And this cannabis business, I had it brewing in my mind for the past year, since last year, beginning of last year. And I informed them that this is the business. And they were like, they just sent me a link. And this link is a Google link, normal Google link.
Yeah.
Click on that link and it says Marijuana Board of South Africa. Marijuana Board of South Africa.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, Marijuana Board of South Africa. And they're like, yes, just go there, go ask
And see what's happening.
how you can develop your idea.
Yeah.
And that's where it starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you got all the ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, PA, right? I mean, PA.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
Yakhuluma uthi compared to writing, you're a good storyteller. Yesterday, I was interviewing one of my artists. I'm in music as well. You understand? So they are young, they are shy. You understand? Also, I one answer. You understand?
Yes,
so I appreciate chatting to somebody like you.
That's what's up.
I think Tando, ne?
Yeah, Tando, yeah.
Yeah, I want you to we have something that is familiar when it comes to entrepreneurship and stuff like that. Especially you got into media. This time whereby you are trying to manage people.
100%.
I just want to understand, before we really get into this music business, why did you, before we get into this cannabis business,
Yes.
why did you leave other businesses? Because me, I believe in this whole thing. When you start a business, go for it. But there's also a part whereby you just have to leave it.
Yeah.
When what made you to leave it? Is it because the passion ran out?
Yeah.
We're no more passionate. Me, I'm into music. I have also a brand, a t-shirt brand.
100%.
I have hoodies, I have sweatpants, bucket. I'm sure I've started it 5 years ago. There's people who meet me and oh, bro, you're still doing music. Music I started, I'm sure, like 10 years ago. Even to this thing, podcast, I'll say 5 years ago now. People will be like, dude, you're not getting paid over this thing. Why are you still doing it?
Yeah.
When I don't do it, bro, I don't feel alright, bro. I cannot sleep right at home. Luckily, now the music is starting to pay off now. Via streams, they are going crazy now. Sure. The merch, I don't want to even talk how much I'm selling this. I got an offer for the podcast. I was telling my boy, I'm going to do for somebody like consistently every week, and he's going to pay me. At least this whole thing of not giving up, actually, I think it's paying off right now. And understand. But along the way, these other things that I've started, I also started the transport business. So I was in Uber and but there's so much things that I left. But 100%. Me, mainly it's because I'm no more passionate.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. I don't know. I go with my passion and okay, if I'm making money and I'm no more passionate, I think I'll still go for it. If I'm not making money and I'm not passionate, I'll just leave it. Yeah. So what made you to leave the businesses?
All right.
Yeah.
So the first business being Wire.
Yeah.
Why I left Wire, like I said, I was no longer with my boy Lindo.
Okay.
So he was like the music side of the business, right? Yeah. Because he studied sound engineering. And now I'm managing everything on my own. I had 2 artists at the time. I had Nockstein and Lady Yola.
Yeah.
So I was taking these artists to gigs out of pocket on my own. And you know what?
Yeah.
It's definitely a nice learning experience.
True.
And a very difficult one as well.
Yeah.
So it's out of pocket, my G. I'm a student.
Yeah.
I'm in second year, I'm in third year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As much as I'm hustling on the side, but I'm not really making much. That money that I'm pouring petrol to go to the next gig.
It's not like you're getting paid for that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that money to go to every gig and, to make sure that my crew is fed at the time and everything was literally from my pocket.
Yeah.
And that was something which was not financially viable for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? True. So not that I left it because I ran out of passion. Okay. Hence why I had to come back again do it again with Don Moji. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
So it was just basically that was a tender time for me, and also not having enough experience in accessing funds. Because now I needed funding.
Yeah.
Had I had the right funds, had I been positioned with the right people, I would still be Wire. I would still be Don Moji. But unfortunately, because I'm doing all of these things out of pocket, and at the time they are not materializing money-wise. They are building relationships. But for the fact that right now I need to pay my car off, I need to pay rent, I need to pay my son's school fees. This thing is not paying me now. Like you said, or like when you're investing and it's not coming, like it's not returning. You have to like take a seat back.
True.
You need to be mature enough to understand. So I didn't necessarily give up. No, it's not giving up.
Yeah, all right.
It's not losing passion. It's just positioning myself. I'm still positioning myself for that opportune moment. That as soon as it hits, I'm ready. I know that I have the content, I have the artists, I have
the experience and everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, it makes sense. Actually, I think I've done that also.
100%.
There's times where for 2 years I wasn't doing music, whatever, but I always knew it. I'm gonna get back to it. And I wanna mind you when you're speaking, bro, you're actually like speaking to me. I think that's a reason the number one reason why I was demotivated actually. I wonder when you have a studio and you are signing people, you do everything by yourself.
100%.
Yep. Then there's things like mixing and mastering. Now I have to get somebody, bruh. It's just too much.
Artists are difficult, though. Dude. Artists are one of the most difficult people to actually deal with and interact with. These people need you to, no offense, but baby them. Literally hold their hand, do everything. Put on your clothes. Don't put this on. You at this time, this is that, you literally give them a schedule of how to make it happen. So artists are super like delicate people.
True.
Super delicate people.
that's the reason why I'm working. One of the people that I'm telling you that I'm working with right now.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm working with these people, there's this other place that I used to, Elokshin, Rondable 2. Something was happening in my life at that time. I was like, okay, let me just chill that side, be away. Then I'm dealing with different artists. I'm going through all these emotions until I met this guy. This guy had a studio, always invested in his studio, very passionate. This is what I need right now. Because me, I'm not always available.
Yeah.
I have the studio by my place and stuff like that.
Nice.
But I'm not really passionate about producing. I can produce and me, I just want to handle social media, handle the websites, the money, look at the streams and things. So this artist in the studio say, okay, like recently, EP, I'll tell him,
Nice.
we forget social media network, and I say, okay, I want somebody who's this self-sufficient.
Sure.
Lawyer in baby seat. The time we were even doing DistroKid, we did it for 2 artists. That's how much is it? That's 1,000 something. That's okay, 500.
Nice.
This is a person I can work with. Man.
Nice one.
I muntu zoploma so.
Yeah. And
Tomorrow Senzan.
I love that about that artist because they are invested in themselves.
They are very invested in themselves.
Besides the craft or the body of work, they are actually they are investing in themselves.
True.
So it's very important to understand that, like, we need such people as well. Especially when you are a startup as well. You know, you need a person who's also gonna push and make something happen, not just watch you, Vele.
So I think from that moment, and as I said, since I started working with that person, because he has a couple of followers and he's very good, even when it comes to marketing on TikTok, we always reposting each other's stuff and it's I needed this. I needed this. The streams are crazy. I don't want to tell you lies, bro. And he's very, very talented. Okay, anyways, bro, let's get into this cannabis business. Very interesting, bro. I do smoke weed, right? But I'm not that person. I don't know different types of weed and those. But one thing about me, I don't smoke with people. You'll never see me smoking in a group. I want to be by myself because I get really paranoid. I'm the worst company when I smoke because I'm really in my thoughts. I'm a thinker in general. So when it comes to weed, your knowledge, do you think there's weed that makes you energetic? There's weed that makes you, I don't know, nervous, anxiety. It's like, because there's other people that work, bro. I'll be like, yo, dude, I mean, pay me. I can go to gym. I can work the whole time. I'm like, what? When I'm high, bro, I just want to sleep. That's it. And stuff like that. So is there a different kind, man? But that's why I feel like we should sell weed, bro. Because dude, I want energy. I don't want to sleep after this. Now I can choose. And like, for 20 rand. So tell me the different kinds of weed.
All right. So like yourself, I was the same.
Is it? Yeah.
But I was more of a social smoker.
Yeah.
I was more of a social smoker.
Okay.
I did not really care the type of weed as long as it was weed in my system. As long as there's weed, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Until I became a professional working guy. You know, because now I can't just be smoking and I'm high and I don't know what I've smoked. So there's 3 types of weed.
Okay.
There's hybrid weed. Hybrid weed is like a cross weed. So it's a mixture of 2 strains of weed. It's a mixture of 2 strains of weed. And these strains could be, there's indica weed and then there's sativa weed. So there's hybrid, indica, sativa, which is like hybrid indica sativa in MIKHENSA. That's actually our slogan.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the indica weed is like your, if you want to chill, sleep. If you wanna distress, you know, literally do nothing all day, that's the indica weed that you want.
Okay.
That's the type of high that will literally just make you sleep peacefully the whole night.
Okay.
The sativa weed is for us, the creatives.
Okay.
So the
that's
creative,
what I need, right?
Yes. So the sativa weed is the activity weed, is the energy weed.
Okay.
Sativa weed is more for energy. It's more for if you need to do chores for the day, if you need to brainstorm, if you need to be creative, you smoke sativa weed. Right. So, yeah, man, I'm so happy that you are inquisitive or interested about the types of cannabis that we have. Because that's where now the misunderstanding comes. Because people now think, cannabis is just for getting high. No, cannabis can be to calm you down. You know, cannabis can be like indica weed. That's to calm you down. Sativa weed, that's to keep you more hyperactive. You know, hybrid weed is a cross of both. So that's like a blend of both active and a bit mellow. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
So with
cannabis is
hybrid,
like
you
that.
can smoke and you
Yeah.
can be creative, or you can just smoke, then you chill.
You can smoke
Yeah.
or chill. You can
Yeah.
smoke or be creative.
And stuff like
Definitely.
that. Which one do you prefer? Oh, of course, sativa.
Sativa. I'm a sativa smoker.
Yeah.
Sativa smoker. Definitely, because like I said, I'm a creative.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a professional. So I would like to be able to communicate to
Yeah.
people and, get into business.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
So with this being said, like, do you grow your own weed and stuff,
Yeah.
or you get it somewhere? Or you
So I don't grow my own weed for
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
For now, I don't grow my own weed. I get it from a supplier. So
Okay,
I
yeah.
literally have a group which I'm in called the Marijuana Board of South Africa.
Okay.
So the Marijuana Board of South Africa is my guide or my platform of getting any supply of cannabis.
Oh, okay.
100%. And also I outsource from people who come in store, show me samples. Some people will call me up. Yo, I have this type of weed. Try this out.
I was talking to my boy, and I was like, because I normally pass the site,
Yeah.
a couple of times, especially being at ShopRite and stuff. And the time I passed this, I think I saw this place for the first time. When was it? Thursday. Yeah, last week Thursday. And I was like, are people really buying? And my guy was like, dude, this is Don Park. People smoke a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
As long as
Yeah.
if they know about the place,
Yeah.
then it doesn't jar.
Yeah.
So how's the support? How, when it comes to marketing and
Yeah.
stuff like that, how do you go about that in doesn't jar?
So the herb sells itself, bro.
Yeah.
Like your
people
boy
will
said.
talk, yeah, definitely.
Like
I've
your
done
boy
it, yeah,
said,
true.
besides this is Don Park,
Yeah.
people smoke.
People smoke, bro.
People
Everybody
smoke, bro. And
Yeah.
it's not just a recreational thing anymore.
Yeah.
To some extent, like for myself, I started using weed for clearance. It's a traditional thing.
Okay.
For us, abantu, bato, dipaji is a traditional medicine.
Yeah.
It's a culture for us.
Yeah.
We don't just smoke, we do it to connect. It's a connection. It's a divine realm that you are in. As much as you say you are high,
Yeah.
you are beyond reality at that time. Yes, you are in reality.
True.
But the dimension, because of the state of mind, is now a different state of mind. You are now connecting to a different aspect of life. And it could be an aspect of spiritual guidance, ancestry. It
Nice.
could be an aspect of God, your higher self or your higher belief. It could be an aspect of clarity. So for me, I started using it for clarity.
Nice.
I started using it for major decision making. So when I know that I have a decision or I want to do something
Yeah.
that's gonna impact my life
Nice.
in a big way, I would start smoking weed. That's how I started using weed. I stopped smoking every day
Yeah,
for everything, every time, because I'm growing as well,
Yeah.
And I started using it to get clarity.
clarity. Yo, dude, I'm so glad that you said that.
Because it heightens that aspect or that thought that you have, that feeling.
Yeah, if we can talk about it, how does it heighten it? Because I also do it. There's times where I wanted to stop smoking weed, quit totally, because I was like, it's making me lazy.
Yes.
And there's so much things to do.
Yeah.
And I'm lazy. But these times where I'm like, no, man, there's a certain level of thinking that I have when I'm high, and I need it.
Yes.
Sometimes I can be a bad person when I'm sober. When I'm high, I'm like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand. It's like, before I notice, I'm now apologizing to this person.
100%.
I wanting it to, maybe sometimes I was gonna post something that is dumb, for instance.
Yes.
When I'm high, be like, don't post this thing, and be like, yeah, I wouldn't. And that was the best decision. You shouldn't do this. So in Kaya on that clarity. So sometimes I'm like, you know what? Okay, maybe saying this or but I need this.
100%.
I want this clarity, and I need it.
100%.
Do you think that you're connecting to God and stuff like that? Because a lot of people might think, I'm going to
Definitely, bro.
God and get it. And sometimes me, I feel like I is so involved,
Yeah.
bro. Why the time I was so sober,
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking clearly. I had just bad thoughts. But the moment I'm now high, I'm now telling myself, okay, I have to apologize to this person. Actually, I'm even getting better ideas.
Yes.
I understand.
Yes.
So when do you think you are connecting maybe to your ancestors,
Yes.
to God, or the higher power?
Definitely, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
So the realm that I get into personally, when I induce cannabis, is beyond my natural state of reality. I'm now tapping more into the subconscious of my reality. I'm more in my thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm no longer seeing things as they are now.
Yeah.
I'm subconsciously witnessing life or experiencing life.
Mm,
I'm more in depth with my thinking. So it might be that you feel more connected to God because you have a good relationship with God.
True.
So what cannabis would do, it heightens whatever emotion. It heightens whatever feeling that you have. You know what I'm saying?
True, yeah,
So
yeah.
if you feel like, you are closer to God when you smoke, it's because you are a rooted godly person.
Yeah.
So you will definitely feel closer to God. If you feel that you want to make a decision and that decision becomes clearer, it's because you are deeply invested in that decision.
So you think weed is like money? It magnifies everything that you do.
Definitely,
Né?
it heightens it, literally.
True.
So
Yeah.
it's a different dimension that you enter. As much as it's a high, and you think I'm just high, but that high is a realm on its own. It's a dimension, because we aren't just experiencing the physical world. There's another subconscious world. There's another dimension to this reality, and cannabis gets you there.
Nice.
It's not as strong as psilocybin
Yeah.
or other drugs like psychedelics, your other psychedelics, but it definitely gets you closer. It makes you connected to your ancestry, to your ancestors as well. Yeah.
With that being said, do you think everybody has to smoke? Because obviously, by now, the way we're describing it, it seems like there's nothing bad when it comes to smoking weed.
Yes.
I cannot think about stories whereby people did bad things when they are high, but I can tell you a lot about alcohol. As much as people can tell you maybe a positive mood, nice, but I can tell you a lot of bad things.
About
there are people who are just reckless.
Super reckless, bro. Super reckless when it comes to alcohol. So when it comes to weed, I won't say everyone must smoke.
No.
I can't say everyone must smoke, because now, experiencing a high is different for different people. And also tolerance levels of cannabis is different to different people. And also, so I won't say everyone must smoke, because also smoking is not healthy. It's not healthy for your lungs.
Okay.
So maybe if you can induce, definitely, I can say that everyone must induce cannabis, because cannabis is a herbal substance which actually gives you minerals, which supplies you with minerals within your bodies. It helps with your liver. It helps with cancer. It helps to alleviate a lot of tension, hypertension, schizophrenia. So cannabis is a herb, bro. It's a medicine, So definitely, I will say people must induce it.
Okay.
Not necessarily smoke it. But everybody definitely must
like
induce
if I
some
get put in
cannabis.
my 2 years and drink it. I remember my dad used to tell me that because they grow weed at home, bad and stuff. Well, my dad also smokes it. My sister smokes. They're gonna see this and they're gonna kill me. My sister also does. I think my mom is the only one who does it. So she used to tell me that you don't have to smoke it, bruh. Just boil this thing, drink it. It's good. You'll feel way better. And it doesn't
100%.
The whole time, bruh. I need to get to other people. But before that, let's talk about edibles. You don't sell edibles here, no?
We definitely sell edibles. We have chocolates.
Is it?
We have gummies.
Oh, okay.
Those are the 2 edibles we have in store for now.
Oh.
Our edibles,
Nice.
Yeah, gummy bears. So our gummy bears go for 20 for 2 and 40 for 4. And those are 10 milligrams per gummy. And then the chocolates, we sell 2 of them. Those are 150 milligrams per chocolate.
How much is the chocolate?
And those are $30 for the 2. So that's what we have in store.
I'll definitely get one. You've seen the gum and the chocolate.
100%.
I think the last time I went to my friend, I think the time it was a liquid. So the poos. This thing. It's fine.
That's
I'm
how
like,
it
let's
works.
go for another one. Like, hey, bro, that's enough. Of
course.
Nothing was gonna happen. Dude, I've never regretted something like that.
Of course.
In my life.
Of course.
So plus me actually around people, plus I'm trying not to get it. So I was like, I'm not gonna smoke. Okay, at least let me drink this. This is gonna be bad. I didn't do that. So if it's true when it comes to edibles, they hit hard compared to when you smoke.
100%. And edibles take more time to hit. So that's why on Bosniata. Because you also saw the quantity of it. You saw a young something, and you were like, nah, this thing won't do much. But now the potency is what matters. 150 milligrams. and I'm talking about a small thing like this. That's a chocolate.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that would yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna try it out.
That would definitely take you to a different level.
All right, BA, dude, we gotta close it off. Just tell people about this piece. Okay, but besides that, like, are you planning to grow this thing? So when everybody, like Nike started from the garage, before you notice it, it's global now. Do you have that kind of vision?
Yes.
Because you seem like that person who's really ambitious by listening to you, Njalo. So do you want to take it there?
100%. So MIKHENSA is a foundation for a lot of other businesses, which will transpire. Definitely expanding this. It's not just gonna be a cannabis store. Will potentially be a transportation business as well, hence the Uber business. It will be a property business as well. I sell property, by the way, guys.
Nice.
So property business, we definitely can venture into that. And MIKHENSA could potentially be a farm. So we grow our own herb, a herbal supplier. So this is just a foundation. This is a foundation for many ventures to come.
Dude, that's interesting. So if people actually, before you say that, I think that's one thing that I've noticed, man, that intrigues me about you, right? Like, you like doing different things,
100%.
Definitely, dude. I'm into that. I was talking to my sister actually today. He was calling me like, bro, I'm trying to sell things online and doesn't. So I told him about Shopify. No, try Shopify, or let's start drop shipping, because we're also trying to get into this. Business together. Since she got a call, she's now a corporate girl.
Yes.
Why music, everything. Now she's trying to get back. You understand? She's like, yo, dude, I bought cameras now. Let's get back to it. No, research about Shopify if you want to sell things and things. I'm also similar to her. I want different things, bro. As I said, I have a t-shirt. I'm trying to get into transport. I'm trying to get a van, man. I'm going to definitely get into drop shipping. I tried Forex. I'm definitely gonna try it because I want to also make money just on my phone. I feel like, hey, Baba, 2025, man.
That's where the world is at.
That's where the world is at. And I'm learning a lot about AI.
Of course.
That thing is crazy, I understand. So definitely, brah, I want us to have these episodes, consistently. You understand? Once a month or 2 times a month. So I'm always gonna come through. But for people where can they get the store to buy all of these things that I am? Definitely going to show a video and all the pictures.
Sure. So, guys, we are at 34 Hastings Highway.
Sure.
MIKHENSA is at 34 Hastings Highway, Dawn Park. This is in the east end of Johannesburg. And, we are a growing cannabis dispensary. 100%.
Oh, definitely, bro. I want your thing to succeed, bro.
Thank you so much.
You're very level-headed, my G.
Thank you so much, G.
All right, so we get our fair too.